I built this Bluetooth speaker last year. It sounds clean, but the bass is missing. So let's fix that and see what physics can do. Measurements in REW confirmed it. Below 110 Hz, almost silence. That's bad news for any speaker. So let's see if we can bring this box to life and make it sound deeper. To boost the bass, I used passive radiators. They look like regular speaker cones, but there's no magnet, no coil, no wires. When the woofer pushes air, it makes the radiator move with it. At its resonance, it should actually boost the bass. Sounds like magic, right? But does it really work? I'm not convinced. Let's test this with a quick physics demo. This is the main driver. It's pushing air into our passive radiator. I glued a tiny mirror to the cone and aimed a laser at it. The moving light spot will show how much the radiator vibrates, sweeping through. And there it is. At 79 Hz, the amplitude hits its peak. That's the resonance. To make my Bluetooth speaker play deeper notes, I need the passive radiator to resonate at a lower frequency. How do you do that? Easy. Just add some weight to the cone. More mass means a lower resonance. Simple physics. After adding a bit of weight, the resonance dropped to 61 Hz. This trick works. Physics never disappoints. Let's keep going. Now you can see the passive radiator in action with real music. It definitely has its own personality. It grabs the frequencies it likes and boosts them. But here's the trade-off. The heavier the cone, the lower it goes. But the quieter it gets. So I modeled it in WinISD to find the sweet spot. I tested 10, 18, and 24 grams. And 18 gave the best balance. That's the one. If you like sound experiments and DIY projects, subscribe. We're just getting started. I'm about to attach 18 grams of weight to the cone of this passive radiator. These radiators were never designed to carry extra mass. But I found a way with wine corks. Yay! Not every cork ends up in a museum. Some end up inside Bluetooth speakers. Precision cutting. Rude DIY style. Who needs a 3D printer, right? I'm aiming for exactly 18 grams. $18 and a half. Close enough. Physics won't complain. Final assembly. Glue, bolts, nuts. Perfect combo. Back together again, like a rock band after a long break. Now for the fun part, a new measurement. All I need is a good audio interface, a measurement microphone, and REW. A classic setup for honest physics. I'm running a near-field test. The idea is simple. The closer the mic is to the driver, the less the room can mess with the results. And here's the key moment. The sweep moves through the system's resonance. The passive radiator starts ramping up its motion, grabbing its own frequency. Here are the curves for the woofer and the passive radiator. REW adds them together, and that gives us the full frequency response of the speaker. And what do we see? The tuning dropped down to about 50 Hz. Beautiful. Physics actually worked. Now, let's hear it, before and after tuning. The difference is obvious. The bass is deeper, richer, and just feels alive. The best part, it didn't cost a cent, just physics, curiosity, and a couple of wine corks. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next experiment.